What is that one distinct memory of Padmapani Acharya that you guys have?
So if I have to look at him as a brother, he was as such an elder brother, of forever protective, forever looking out to see if there's any, boy following
Yeah.
or any trouble happening and looking out for me. He always did that. It was a very natural, instinctive thing that he had to protect me, and he did so. I don't know how many boys got beaten up in the bargain. I know a few of them. If I go back to closer to when he left us, my memory is that of him, especially coming back from his first posting in Kupwara and talking about life at the front. And he would glorify it.
Glorify.
He
He
would-
was a great narrator, no?
He would glorify.
Storyteller.
He would
He
glorify.
would add all mirchi masala, making a proper commercial film.
He would glorify it. You know those tin mugs?
Yeah,
you know what those
yeah.
tin mugs?
Yeah.
They were multi-purpose mugs. They were used for drinking and for cleaning. He would glorify that also.
Oh,
So, so if I have to think back of my brother fondly, I would remember those days sitting through nights because he could not sleep the night because they used to be on duty in the nights.
yes.
So he didn't have the habit of sleeping in the nights, and he would keep me awake because my parents were older. They would sleep off, and he wasn't married yet. So it was So my memory immediately goes back to those days when we would sit the whole night and he would tell me stories upon stories about how life is there.
Okay.
And incidentally, he also told me this. I said, how does it feel, killing a soldier across? He says, bad. Because that guy is living,
Yeah.
he is fighting for his country. Terrorists are different. Militants are different.
Soldiers.
But a soldier in uniform, you'll always feel bad killing another one because I will kill without hesitation. But you do feel bad because he's fighting for his country and I'm
Amazing.
fighting for mine. So that's how I like to remember him.
Few years together, but lot of memories
Yeah,
and
but one memory that's just stayed back.
memory when he was leaving last time, like now she couldn't come. I think she has to go for work. So mummy,
No. I wanted to give you both privacy. I hate myself for that. I should have gone off. I thought
still I didn't get the privacy
See,
because my
this
mother-in-law was.
girl, she's always, she's, you know what? This girl, I'll tell about her because I know her very well.
I am first in her life, Baba.
Even Charu is more to her than Amma is to me.
Our equations are different. Like
She
like
loves Amma more than Amma more than I love Amma. She loves me more than anyone can love
Anybody
me.
else.
She loves him more than anyone can love him. So I think she loves
she
fiercely.
will.
That's her.
She can talk about her brother. We
She
cannot
loves.
talk against him anything.
Yeah.
Not even once.
So
And again, she says,
The bonding is
my
different. Like
husband loves Aparajita more than anybody else.
which is true. He does.
I mean,
He
like, she's
does.
like, it is all about her all the time.
No, you're getting it wrong. It's
It's
all
all about me.
It's all about
The
her.
central focus
Yeah,
point.
my marriage, the first
Condition.
first condition was her.
Oh,
She was the condition for my marriage. Like,
what was it? What was it?
That we are going to be responsible for her.
Oh.
That was, if you agree, we can take this talk forward or we can't.
Very symbolically, she was a mother before she got married. Let's put it that way.
no, not only her, she put responsibility of me also. Atimese no, Charu also.
My responsibilities,
We are a
of course, were, my conditions were,
Three conditions.
We are a package.
She, responsible for her, responsible for Charu, and responsible for my parents. Those were my conditions.
It's a package.
Oh, package deal.
Package deal.
So, poor thing, yeah, your husband.
I think like all this, we thought, I regret that,
Yeah.
since you come from the surroundings, he was leaving. I thought like mommy was there because we got delayed.
Yeah.
We even missed 5 minutes, he could have missed the train. So that was the situation. So we were saying bye and all. Mommy was there. There are so many people
You can't
around.
hug him.
I regret, I could not hug and bye to him. That one regret I have.
No, I get that. I understand.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I gave them space thinking that's what she'll do. But my mother was there.
Your mother is there everywhere. She's an
Mother has to be there.
I'm like, if my mother was there, I could have also been there. No, what privacy?
That's true.
No, that's not. But like she also told, like, it's a joke, like, in a serious thing.
Not near the train and the platform and everywhere. You could have given him a hug at home, na.
And that is different. No, but train by you saying by. But
Not that I remember, but I was there.
See, for the
You were in the pit.
that is the filmy thing.
वो दिलवाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे types.
Oh my
running
God.
and holding
I
the
never
hand
thought of this.
The first and
But
last time
the
they met
first
each
time
other.
is on the train only.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never thought of it.
The DDLJ couple.
That as a memory, I said last memory that when he left with lot of trust in his family. Even before going to field, I'm expecting he will not be there for any of the taste or anything. He had the trust that his family will look after me. He went with that happiness. He never have to tell me, no, you do this, that, nothing. He told his mother, Charu's yours, you have to take care of her. I'm relieved now.
So what's your memory, dear?
I think the fact that people have memories of him. Every single person, countless people have told me. You imagine you're getting mobilized for war, like I said, transit camp, people who've met him, some course, so many people in uniform. You know, at a time where you don't really have a lot of digital footprint or anything of that sort. Even brief encounters, people remember him. So there was this presence. And I feel he was born to be remembered in that sense. And number two, I think the fact that I'm so grateful, Auntie. I feel the greatest achievement in my life will be that I'm born in this family. And people tell me, you've never met your father, but you're so much like him. But I think it's because I'm so close to my family. The people who raised my father raised me. My grandparents, she was there. She knew him throughout. So she knows me. Amma has given whatever he would have painted this picture, right? That I want to raise my daughter a certain way. And she has done all of those things. So I've been raised with how he would have liked me to be raised, and by the same people he grew up with. So I think that is the best thing. That's why he is in my life the way he is, because they are so dearly in my life. And the blessings I have received from them, from my father's well-wishers, from the country and people who look up to him. And I know there were some people who didn't like him, but they all respect him.
Yes.
That's the life to be lived. Even if you are not liked, to be respected, I think that's a feat in itself.
I remember your dad writing letters to your mom saying that you should raise my child in a way that she understands. Read a poem of Bhagavad Gita every day so that she imbibes those values and qualities. That's what I remember. Am I right, Charlie?
Yes.
That was what he
Yes,
written
one of
in
the-
the
yes.
letter. So do you know any of these Bhagavad Gita poems that your mom told you through your dad?
I think in his last letter, that verse that he wrote in his last letter was one of the most significant verses that struck to him. Hatova prapyasi swargam, jitvava bhokshashi jase mahim, tasmad uttishta kaunteya, yuddhaya kriti nishchaya. That if you die on the battlefield, you will go to heaven. And if you attain victory, you will enjoy sovereignty on earth. So what do you have to lose? Stand up and fight, Arjuna. So a duty of a warrior is not to win, it is to do his duty, to fight to the best of his ability. So that's what he did.
Wonderful. So what's your plan ahead? You want to get into the armed forces, or you want to do something related to that, or you have anything in your mind?
I want to serve my country and I want to work with the forces and definitely work for the national security of the country, and how that manifests itself, time will tell.